The idea is to invite some kind of generative process so that we become in touch with the non-human world. It's a whole invitation to move to the frontiers, so to speak, to come to the edges of our skin and know ourselves differently. Writing shows up, but it's not the only thing that shows up. There are exercises and processes that would mean that we have to commune with trees, for instance, and do other weird stuff. That's the general invitation for the course, to be invited into a larger space where instead of us trying to persevere and push and, do things by our own power, we're invited to lean in on the world, to be curious about what is happening around us, and to see ourselves as not people in an environment, but the environment mattering and unfolding. I think the most interesting part of the course is the virtual tribe idea. People want to be nurtured. They want to know that they're not alone. They want to feel that their ideas are not crazy. So the course is a safe place, a site for all our weirdness to happen and to be held. They came together, strangers, not knowing each other, and they are known as tribes within the context of the course. Some actually might, in some sense, be called tribes right now because they retained their identity, still having conversations, some of them meeting each other for picnics and moving across borders to find each other. That a student means you're sitting around a guru, or might suggest that to a passerby. And there is no such guru on this course. The guru is the collective. But even the things I'm facilitating are only an aspect of what the course becomes, because the course is collectively held and emergent. So it's sensitive to the needs, the orientation, the language, the desires and yearnings and longings of the people who make it up. But the kind of space we're providing in this course is more circular, more democratic, more village-like, so to speak. There is a theme that runs through the whole length and gamut of the course, and it's called composting. And it's my way of describing post-human sensibilities. That is to say that we are not as human as we think we are. And that may be a bizarre thing to say, but when we think about all the things we're coming to know about the world, there is a deeper realization that what makes us human is the non-human. What makes us alive is the things that are seemingly dead. We are not separate or outside or supreme or unilaterally distanced from the world. We are part of what the world is doing. And so to think about, the human in that way is to be invited to reimagine everything, to reimagine what being an author means, what being a self means. And so within the context of the first course, for instance, there were many intending writers there as well. And most of them were invited to see their environment as the author instead of themselves. So it was a melting, and this is where the composting metaphor comes in. It was a melting of boundaries. Instead of seeing an author that is already fixed and predetermined, encased in flesh, bent over a piece of paper, see the paper or the computer screen, the moment, the time you're in, as authorial or as part of the agency that is bringing that piece of writing into being. In fact, see the piece of writing as the author as well. So the whole course is a stretching of boundaries. It's like we're removing the parenthesis and we're saying the whole world is alive. And what does that mean within the context of activism, of economics, of writing, of how we think about the world, or even how we think about ourselves or our relationships? And so directly to you right now, it's the kind of exercises that would happen would be a strong invitation to you to let go of the premise, of the notion, or the concept of an author, of a fixed writer. I invited people who came to the first course to share what they thought they would like to see at the end of it. Now, the way courses like this run is that they have to promise some deliverables, like you'll be better, your writing would improve, But I cannot sit with any sort of integrity and say that this is exactly what will happen to you. Because the ethics of this space is about coming into a weirdness. And that's the magic of the course, is totally unpredictable. Now, there is some structure and there are some things that we'll like to see. There will definitely be some information gained. There will definitely be friends made. There will definitely be some improvement. There might be some evolution and there might be some devolution. What is almost certain to happen is that people dissolve. I think that's the strongest word I could come up with. We will not come intact. So I like how one person from the first course described the course at the end. She said, she's from the UK. She said that I would only recommend this course to people, people who are open-minded enough to accept that where they arrive at is probably different from where they intended to arrive. And, so most of the people that came on the course were like, I would like this to happen. I would like to finish a book. At the end, most of them were like, I'm now in a broader perspectival space where I do not see the need to actually do this. And another person was like, I'm actually, I thought that, I would need to learn particular skill sets, how to write this, how to bring out a story script, how to do this and that. And I was struggling with that. But at the end of this course, and this person is from the UK too, at the end of this course, I find myself writing fluently without even, struggling to do it. I don't need to tell myself to persevere anymore. I just feel the moment and it comes through. So this is the, I think, the greatest gift that this space provides. And I think that is a deep sensitivity, a partnership with the world around you. The gift you bring into it, the obstacles you bring into it, the monsters you offer it would invite the kind of treasures you see. So if you come with a treasure if you come with an obstacle related to writing and you have fixed notions about who the writer is, you might come away with a different understanding of that, a different practice altogether. And you might find yourself, freer and liberated to do other things, to do even that thing better. What am I? Who am I? And can I take you to my leader? Okay. I just got, in answering that, in thinking about it, I just got this image of an alien landing and, can you take me to your leader? And so, okay. The first question, who am I? I don't know how to answer that question anymore. I could refer to the things I do or I love doing, the things I love waking up to, my own tribe, which means my wife and my daughter, or the thoughts that preoccupy my days, or my own sense of identity. But all that is imploding now, and I'm in a space of liminality. And I don't think this is only true for me. I think this is true for quite a number of people, that the old parameters by which we defined ourselves, I could say, oh, I'm a proud Yoruba man from Africa, from West Nigeria. But I don't even know that that is central or even consequential, to my sense of identity, because those pillars are breaking down and something else wants to be born. With regards to that question, I can't easily answer it. My answer would be different on different times and different seasons. But right now, I would say that I'm open, I'm longing and yearning, and I'm loving. And that's what I am. I am yearning and I'm seeking. I'm loving my wife. I'm loving my family. I'm loving the country that has held me and embraced me. Take me to your leader. Who do I take you to? Yeah, I'll take you to Alethea, my 2-year-old daughter. I think that's the person I'll take you to. If you're an alien and you came in a spaceship and you said, take me to your leader, I won't take you to the president or to a guru or to someone who inspired me in writing. I would take you to the greatest influence in my life, in our life at the moment, and that's Alethea.